speed up the game, not ready. Guys not doing what they're taught to do, and just outside of a few individual players, not very good. And it's going to catch up to us.
Conference play is a week away, and how do you feel? Can you kind of gauge the pulse of the team overall?
We're not ready for the teams that we're going to face in conference. We'll get embarrassed.
Where do you have to get better?
A lot of different areas. Defensively, it's one thing that you can be consistent, and we're not. We continue to make a lot of errors. We throw to the wrong bases. We speed up the game. We mishandle routine plays, and what it does also in a game like this, where if you can maintain a pretty substantial lead, you can get a couple other guys that haven't pitched in a couple of 3-4 weeks, and now we kick the ball around. Now have to go to our guys that we trust.
Yeah. That said, Spencer Howard's been giving you a lot of great outings out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
Just thoughts on him tonight in the last 3-4 outings.
Yeah, he's been really good. He's 3 or 4 real quality outings, and we wanted to give him a start on the weekend in non-conference and see what that would look like, because we're short a starting pitcher on the weekend. But on the flip side, have him in, if we put him in a starting rotation, it just really weakens our bullpen. And right now we're pretty strong with Howard and Calamani, and then Smith and Ullman as starters. So we feel pretty good for 2 of the 3 games on a weekend. But we're trying to figure out who could give us some quality innings from a starting standpoint on a weekend. And it's tough. We're searching.
Yeah. Thoughts on San Jose State? Do you know much about those guys this weekend?
No, they beat Stanford last night, and you know what? On the Tuesday games, I know we've won a lot of Tuesday games over the course of the last few years, but they're usually all close. I mean, we're in this team. We're not good enough to show up and just roll over people. I mean, every win that we get this year, doesn't matter who we're playing against. It's a tough. It's very, very difficult to win.
Yeah.
You guys are 16-7, so on paper doesn't look that bad. But are you more focused on process rather than right now?
We're not as good as our record. It's a softer schedule than we've had in the past, and that's why it's going to run out as soon as conference starts, and we get punched in the face right away with Fullerton, and but we're trying to, we got 4 games before then. We're looking to see if we can improve on Friday for San Jose State, and see if we can get another player or 2 in the mix, and then kind of the players that we roll out there on defense to settle down a little bit, and slow the game down. It's just sped up for them too much.
Yeah. Are there some areas that you see kind of progress, maybe like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing? I haven't talked to you in a little while.
The things that have helped us win ball games is from an offensive standpoint, we're not a great offensive team, but we see pitches, we walk a lot, so our on-base percentage is pretty good. From a pitching standpoint, it's the flip side. We don't give a lot of free passes. So when you don't have dominant offenses or dominant pitching staffs, then you better do a few things really well, and those are 2 things we do well. We don't give up a lot of stolen bases, so we kind of shut the running game down because we're quick to the plate. But we don't have a lot of guys who put away stuff, and I don't know. We'll see. But it's discouraging because at this point of the season, guys should be getting a lot better, and a lot of, I'm sure, negative thoughts are creeping in mentally, and even though we're winning, it's not a good feeling as a coach, because that it's going to catch up to you pretty soon.
Thanks, Larry.